Hello and welcome to a first Eoldi Battle Reps 10th edition 40k report. And I bought Knights because I'm like that kind of person. So it's our first game, so we apologise now for inevitably getting lots of rules wrong. We weren't even sure whether we were going to film this or not, but we thought, why not? It'd be fun to film a first 10th edition battle report. So we've got Imperial Knights versus Tau. 2,000 points. We're playing just these called Open War.
Yeah,
only war. The mission from the sort of free rules that were given out. Just to keep it simple for us to start learning the rules properly. Anything else? Anything else to say?
It's Knights, your Knight army versus mine and Phil's.
Yes, a combination of two Tau forces, which is why you can see different colour schemes. That's it. 4 objectives. One under there. That's actually moved. That should be there. 2 in the middle, and 1 in the Tau deployment zone. We're not going to do. We decided to just deploy because we're trying to make this a quicker report. So we'll probably just film end of phases because we go try to be learning the rules. So I don't want to be filming and then getting the rule wrong. So we can just pretend we didn't get it wrong.
No.
You never know. So here's my Knights. I've got Crusader. This is my Warlord. They're always Ewig, my Knights. So it's got Storm Spear, Rocket Spod, Thermal Cannon, Stubber, Venture Gatling Cannon. This one's also got an enhancement. I think this is the one that's got the banner of Macarius Triumphant, which is basically if they get onto objective, I keep it even if they leave it. Armored Warglaive, 2 Armored Warglaives, both with Melters, 2 Helverins, both with Stubbers. This is a Paladin with a Gauntlet and Storm Spear Rocket Pod at top. This one's got Mythic Hero, so it can give out its... No, it hasn't. That's a complete lie. That one's got Mythic Hero. The other Crusader, which has got Melter, Icarus Autocannons, and Battle Cannon. That one's got Mythic Hero enhancement, which means it can give out its bondsman ability twice. And that bondsman ability is +1 to hit. Can't remember what that one does. Bondsman's ability. I had points left over, so I've got 2 Assassins, because why not? I've got a Vindicare, 75 points left, so I thought, well, a Calexis was a bit pointless against a completely non-psychic army. So I thought, sorry, I've never ever actually used an Eversaw, so I bought my Eversaw, just for shits and giggles. And then Tau, God, even I don't like Tau.
At 5/5 bring a Storm Surge.
Of course.
I don't know what the gun's called, but
we'll just say what units we got.
It's got the gun that if you're relatively close to it, it can do 12 damage.
Okay.
That's the gun it's got.
Okay.
Shadow Sun's the Warlord,
yeah.
With Lone Operative, so safe there, unless you come in 12. There's Long Strike, a unit of 3 stealth suits behind there. Ghost Keel, again with an octave, and then an Ethereal just tucked in there on objective. Oh, and then 4 Crew
Hounds.
Yeah.
And then in Strategic Reserve and Deep Strike over here.
Okay, so this is a unit of 6 crisis suits and that's a crisis commander. I think it's a slightly different model, but 6 crisis commander. They're not
that's a cold style. Yeah, that's fine.
They are not Wizard at all because I just hadn't sorted out the guns and changed them.
Yeah, it's fine.
They all have. Are you ready for this? They all have 3 cyclic iron blasters, which means the unit has 54 shots.
Oh, fun.
But they're strength 8, so they're going to be on 5s.
Okay.
And for every gun, after they've shot, if they overcharge, they have to roll a d6. And on 1, they take 3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
So that's quite risky. They've all got 2 shield drones, so I've just put 2 shield drones there, and then he's got 2 shield drones.
Okay.
Another 3 stealth suits with a gun drone, 1 fusion.
I don't care about the weapons, but...
1 gun drone and
marker
drone.
Okay.
Broadside with... What? 2
twin plasma.
Yeah.
Seeker. Maybe heavy rail
Heavy rail rifle, yeah. And then 2 shield drones. That's a...
Sky Ray gunship.
Sky Ray. And then 5 Vespid in Deep Strike.
Right, we rolled to see who's going to go first then. I'll use my lucky... I'll add up dice. Usually roll 6s on.
Let's get a green one.
Okay, so the best...
Let's get the lucky tray.
Oh, the lucky tray, okay. Well, I'll mine the lucky tray as well then.
Okay, Tau. 3.
3.
Good, not bad. Could be worse.
3.
Ooh.
4. 4. Jeez. It's like these dice know each other. 5. If I get a 5 now, this is going to be properly weird. 1. There we go. You go first.
But a lot of my stuff is off the table, so it's...
Okay. Right. Tau turn 1. Okay, so end of Tau turn 1. So just sort of shuffling around at the back, because obviously they're Tau pussies. That thing, Storm Surge, fired at
Big Knight.
this Big Knight and took 4 wounds off.
A 4 wound, yeah.
Because I forgot they can reroll a saving throw, and I forgot Pure Pain, and then remembered and lost 4 wounds, not 8. And then Long Strike fired everything at the Hellswind, took 10 wounds off with the railgun. I've saved both the Seeker missiles. They're still alive. That's it. So on to Knight's turn 1. Okay, end of Knight's turn 2. So as you can see, we all kind of just moved up, apart from one Armiger stayed behind on the objective, and obviously the Vindicare stayed there. So I started with my 2 Hellswinds that could both see Long Strike. They did like 8 wounds between them.
Like that, yeah.
The Warglaives couldn't see anything. These 2 pretty much fired everything at the Storm Surge and didn't do a single wound. Although this one did pulverize those 4 dogs with its thermal cannon as well. So it just melted them. There's literally nothing left. And then this Crusader fired all its guns at Long Strike and did finish him off. So he's gone, which I'm quite pleased about. And that's it. So it's on to Tau, isn't it? I can't think of anything else.
Your Vindicare tried to...
Oh, my Vindicare tried to... Because after the Hellwind got Long Strike down to 5 wounds, I thought I might be able to finish him off with the Vindicare, but I didn't wound. Yeah. And my Hellwind over there did fail Battle Shock, so he's can't hold that objective and can't use strats on him. Okay, on to Tau turn 2. Okay, end of what I thought was quite a dull Tau.
Very exciting.
2. Well, it was for you, but I just all I did was watch you roll a ridiculous amount of dice, and then I rolled a ridiculous amount of dice, and then some of my knights died.
I cheered Jack on.
and Phil cheered Jack on. So Jack brought in his crisis suits about here, fired them all into my big knight. It was ridiculous. They killed it fairly easily. 2.5 of them died in return because of some hazardous.
Yeah.
And then basically everything else fired at either the wounded Armiger, which killed it, that Armiger, it's down to 4 wounds, or this Armiger, which is on full health.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's it. And you got 1 VP from having that objective.
Yes, the everything's come on now apart from the Vespids.
Everything's come off the Vespids. Yes, everything's kind of on now. So everything's going to get shot. I'm going to kill this freaking crisis suit. I don't like them at all. They've got a good line of fire into them with some battle cannons.
Yeah.
And some Avenger Gatling cannons. And some missiles and some thermal cannons. They're gonna get fucked up. Okay, so that's it. On to Knight's turn 2. And end of Knight's turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2.
Yep. So we're just gonna stick with these summaries at the end because we're checking rules constantly all the way through, aren't we? So it's just easier. So I basically killed 2 things. This amazing Armiger killed the Skyway gun in one go.
18 wounds it did.
Did 18 wounds in one go, yeah. I gave it lethal hits, and it's got anti-fly.
It had a 3-up save against it, but just roll like 6.
You rolled really badly, yeah. And then the combination of everything else wiped out the entire crisis suit unit.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's kind of, I'd say the rolling was fairly average. That was slightly above average, but then this one was really below average.
I think it smooths everything out with the re-roll all the ones all the time, doesn't it?
It does a little bit, yeah.
That's difficult to that unit gone. I thought lose half of it maybe, but the whole thing's...
You didn't roll particularly well with doing runs.
No.
Well, actually, probably about half, but there were just so many shots.
Yeah.
And it had like melters going in there in melter range.
Yeah, so it was a lot of 2 melters go through, okay, that one fell one, and there's another one dead.
Another one dead, yeah. Yeah, there was one you left over standing over there that needs to get taken off there, by the way. Can't stand it. Okay, on to Tau turn 3. They've got 1 VP standing on that.
Carry on kicks in now, so...
And end of Tau turn 3. Disappointing turn for the Tau this time. The shooting did not go as planned. Managed to kill the one on 4 wounds. That still took quite a lot of shots. You had to fire all of them and that and Shadow Sun to kill it. And I think the broadside as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The broadside.
No, the broadside did that one.
Okay, but a broadside and a storm surge didn't kill an armature.
Yeah. That's it.
So that's not
Not good
for you. But I have to take a battle test with that one now, so I might not get that objective.
Because you're on 3 at the moment.
Because I'm on 3 at the moment.
So we brought the Vesper down the back.
And they did 2 wounds on the assassin, which was quite scary.
Yeah.
But these 2 are still uninjured. I've got 2 uninjured big knights that are looking angry, and an assassin. Okay, that's it. So on to Knights turn 3. Now at end of Knights turn 3, not as successful. Managed to kill the broadside. I think that armor did by itself.
Yep.
That's the armor to kill the Skyray gunship and a broadside by itself, and helped kill Longstrike as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
definitely Knight of the match. Apart from that, it was a little bit lackluster. This one did just a few wounds to the Storm Surge because its thermal cannon was rubbish. This one, these both plinked off a few wounds off the stealth suit but didn't do much. And then the assassin got in on the stealth suit and just massacred them very, very easily. That's it. So now on to Tau turn 4.
Oh.
Yeah, I failed to charge on with both of these into the
long charges.
No, it was like 7 I needed, and I got like a 4 and a 5, so it was really frustrating. Because I'd have got no CP because I spent it on something else. I did it on Insane Bravery to make sure I got that VP. So
that's big.
Yeah,
that's big.
It's quite big.
Kill maybe one of them now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you should kill the armature. I think got 3 wounds there.
Well, say that.
Yeah. Okay, on to Tau turn 4. And we end up Tau turn 4. So not too bad, but not great. Managed to kill the armature very easily, actually. Then everything else fired. Just the stealth suits killed the armature. Everything else fired into this guy, but combination of rotate iron shields and feel no pain meant he has survived. With 11 wounds as well, so he's not even battle shots.
So that fired is 2 12 damage shots, only one got through, and he made like 4 feel no pain as well.
Yeah, so I'm feeling quite good now. I reckon this guy can do a lot of damage, and so can this one. I think it's probably going to be game over after this.
Yeah.
So on to Knight's turn 4. Okay, end of Knight's turn 4, and we're calling it there as well. Basically, I just killed the Storm Surge. So first off, I will go through it though. My very plucky assassin went mad and tried to go after what is now an empty Storm Surge thing. But this thing is like Knight of the match. It's killed something every turn.
Yeah.
It helped kill Longstrike turn 1, killed Skyray by its own, killed Broadside on its own, and killed Stealth Suits on their own.
Yeah.
So definitely my Knight of the match is that one. So he killed the Stealth Suits, and then this guy just melted the Ghost Keel actually fairly easily, actually. And then this one, my Crusader over here fired everything at the Storm Surge. I got, because it stood still, it's got sustained hits 1. That's a rule for it. I got 6 shots on the thermal cannon, and I got 1. So I got 7 hits.
80 damage.
5 wounds. If I'd rolled my damage, I would have got I rolled 3 ones. I would have got 21 damage. So I wouldn't have killed it if it had been on 4 wounds.
No, it's not 20 wounds you would kill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, kill the Storm Surge by itself.
Yes, it's just Shadows and the Ethereal left.
Yeah, and the Vespid, yeah. You
actually get 2 points next turn, but you still win. So
because you can't kill all this now. So
so it's at this end of round 4, 3, is it 4?
4.
That's 6-3 so far.
6-3, yeah. 6-3 to Knights, yeah. Enjoyed it though. Enjoyed the first game of 10th.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
I think Knights are ridiculous. Like they faced the shootiest shooty thing I've ever seen.
Anymore, though. They've been coming back so much.
What, Tau?
It feels like they have. They struggle to kill.
Yeah, but I think that's because Knights are really, really amazing. Knights are ridiculously tough.
Yeah, the only thing that was ridiculous was the thing that's not even geared for killing Knights, which is the Crisis Suit blob.
Yeah.
It just took about 10 minutes to roll all the attacks and just easily vaporised.
Melted it, yeah.
everything.
Well, that's the
else-
only thing that killed a Questoris.
Yes.
I only had
yeah.
3, and the other 2 are alive.
Yeah, everything else really struggled.
Yeah, be interesting to see Tau against
Something
like an infantry army.
Yeah.
Although you were re-rolling loads of stuff against vehicles.
Yeah, the Storm Surge rerolls, hits against vehicles.
We didn't do that much of Storm Surge.
No.
It wasn't great.
A bit disappointing.
Well,
It's a bit disappointing.
Compared to like the guns on these, its guns felt quite not doing a lot.
Mm.
But then it was going against very tough vehicles. A lot of people sort of 10
It was going against tough stuff.
And strength
Yeah.
times 12 was difficult.
Yeah. If it was firing at like normal vehicles like tanks, it probably would have done better.
Because all these little guns, I don't know. These little guns were only on 6s, but then they would against most vehicles. So I don't know.
Yeah, but weird that it's rerolls against vehicles when most of the weapons aren't geared to hit vehicles.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
anyway, I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Initial reaction is I like the new rules of 10.
Yeah.
I definitely like the new. I like the fact that once I got my head around what lethal hits was, what sustained hits was, and it's the same with all of them.
Yeah.
It did speed. I mean, took a long game for us because it was Knights, but it was going to for our first game of 10.
Yeah, I can see how. I want to see what the actual full missions are.
Yeah.
But that's nice and simple.
Yeah, so we're filming this the day before the Leviathan release.
Yeah.
So I'll try and get that pretty quickly, probably by tomorrow, which is Saturday for Leviathan release. So the only things in this list that were rubbish were the 2 assassins. The Vindicare did nothing at all. I mean, I guess the thing with the Vindicare is it doesn't really want to be shooting at what it was shooting at.
No.
The Eversaw, I suppose, you just were so far away that it took.
Kill 3 stealth.
It did kill 3 stealth suits fairly straightforwardly, which is kind of fun. But I think you can drop assassins in, which maybe I should have done, like in the old days. A Calidus is really good. Calidus assassins are really good because you can drop them within like 6.
Right.
Yeah,
they kept that then. That's good.
I think so. After the Calidus is the most expensive assassin now. Anyway, I don't know why I'm rambling on about that. But anyway, cool. All right, that's it. So we'll definitely see more of us in 10th now that it's been released, and certainly once we get the rule book and things. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.